Howdy y'all, I want to talk about Yasha Legends of the Demon Blade. This is an action roguelike experience. I played it on the Switch. Now in the beginning you get a choice between 3 different characters. I had to do a new game 3 different times to play as each character, because as I was playing it through it, at a certain point I wasn't being given an option to switch characters. It was like I was stuck with the character that I chose and just upgrading that character as I proceeded through the game. So one character is a little bit more balanced, this woman character that you play, and then you have a little girl who's very fast and quick that uses daggers, and then you have this kind of tiger beast guy who is long distance arrows and up close like punch you in the face. And it was interesting, each character had their own different play style to it, but essentially the journey was the same. You'd start out the same location, fight the same bosses, and move on to the next area, which was the same. So as you kept going through, once you died, you'd have to start all the way back to the beginning of the area. I ran into a sub-boss, and then after that, I would get to a big boss with a couple areas in between. And as I went through, I'd be given the option to upgrade a stat boost that would help me during the run, or improve an attack. And then once I defeated a boss of some sort, I get a special tool that I can use to purchase a new type of weapon or upgrade a weapon I already had. And the game gives you a good option of weapons from the get-go. It shows you there's 7 or 8 different options, and you can kind of pick any one you want to start with based on the stats in terms of how you want to go the upgrade route. And then when you die or complete an area, you get to this option to improve your stats. So you can improve, coming back to life after you died. You can use it once, and then you can unlock a next tier, but you have to get so many spirits that are way above that. So some have only 2 level ups, some have 4 or 5. You also have coins. You can use the coins to temporarily buy yourself a stat boost as well going into the next area. And then you have the spirits, and these items you collect are what help you unlock new weapons or craft new weapons, maybe upgrade weapons. And so there's a lot of different ways to upgrade the characters overall. There's a lot of different options in between. Now, for me, I kept getting stuck on the big boss no matter what I played with or who I played as. I struggled to get past this first boss, and I think it's just because I'm really bad at these type of games. There's no specific difficulty setting, or just kind of hopping in there and going. And each character does have their own unique story. You'll see some of the characters interact with each other in between, which was kind of cool. So the beginning of a new game will be slightly different than playing as one character compared to another. So even though I kept getting stuck, I did find incentive to keep going back and retrying. I just kept struggling with every character to get past it. But it felt good to get past the mini boss, and then I would get a little bit closer to defeating that big boss. And I know with a little bit more time and effort, I can do it. And this game felt like it did a good job of giving me enough tools to work with to where I feel like I could eventually progress past this point. Now, as far as the game looks, it's okay. It's a little cartoony looking. I don't love the art style of the game. It does have a little bit of a mobile kind of look to it. It does feel like it's a game meant for a handheld device for sure, more than a console or even a PC. I felt like the Switch was the best place to play this type of experience. Having said that, though, it would probably be best playing it on docked and using a controller. I played it with handheld and it works okay, but using the Joy-Cons for this type of game, it just doesn't feel that great. I would make it work, but it was always a better experience using a controller for me playing this type of game. So if you're looking for a roguelike sort of Hades experience to play on the go, this is a solid game for that, I believe. But otherwise, if you want to play, a more epic sort of experience at home, this might not be the best game of its type to play. So check it out based on what kind of gamer you are, if you're more on the go or more at home. And regardless, make sure you have a controller with you on hand because you're gonna get a better experience out of it.